share this on Discord. Okay. There we go.
I'm suddenly in the mood to do oil painting again. And drawing the electro apples we got from Zelda.
Huh. Oh, okay.
With a knife.
Boop. Okay. All right. There we go. We are live on everything.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Scroll down. Scroll down. There we go. All right. We are now live.
Hello.
Okay. Let me just share my screen with you. Oh, I gotta get a folder up.
There's a good bum bum. 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 Sorry.
Okay. Get up the. Yeah, okay, that's the right folder. Good, good, good. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, then sharing screen with you. I guess no. Wait, that one? Is that the right one? Yeah.
There's a good bunny. There's a
There we
good bunny. There's a
go.
good bunny.
Okay. Get some Pokemon music playing. There we go. Okay, Carrie, say something.
That's a good bunny.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
There you go. Okay. Who starts?
Okay, I can start first. I can start the page. Hold on. How are we going to do this? Because we're going to have like 50 pages of fighting.
Well, we're not quite at that part yet, but we're getting close to it. Hello, Bam! Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome to our stream.
Okay, Carrie, go ahead.
What are you singing? What are you singing?
Oh, it's Pokemon music.
I see. Thank you. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is John. Really? That's a really meh name.
I use the most basic names imaginable in this story.
Hello, my name is John Doe. Are you the gym leader? I think you miss you. Yeah, you miss you.
Are jeez. Okay.
Okay. Are you the gym leader? No, I'm just. No. I'm Susan inquired. No. I'm just your guide. There are some things you need to know about this place. First of all, the door behind me needs to be activated by 2 switches to open, and the switches are hidden in these trash cans.
Oh, I just want to say hello, MD1, MD2, real quick. Okay, Carrie, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Where's the gym leader? He's at the very top level, but to reach him, you will have to typo.
That's not a typo. That's just a format. This is a very old document, and when I brought it into newer programs, it got a little wonky. That's why there's not going to be apostrophes and stuff in the right place, because it was why is there talking going on? YouTube, stop doing that. Just play music. So yeah, I don't know. There's just a bit apostrophes missing because it's an old document. That's just the point I was getting to. Okay, Carrie, go ahead.
You also said that it was a pain to edit.
Yeah, it was a pain because like it deleted all my quotes, so I had to go back in and add all the quotes again. Ugh. Okay, go ahead.
Well done, dude. Hold on, let me just he's at the very top level, but to reach him, you have to prove yourselves by overcoming many challenges you may have experienced from other gyms. There are 8 levels in this gym. The first 3 have 2 challenges, and some find it into 1. The next 4 have 1 trainer to defeat each. And the last level, of course, is the gym leader. Go ahead, try to find the 2 switches in the trash cans. I've already gotten touched by the mug today, and I'm not getting dirty again. Susan made her stand. Listen, this garbage is insanitary. Did you really think that I would have you walk around after searching through them? There's a single inch with soap over there. Oh, Jeff tells you that many female trainers walk away at this part. Oh, really? Polly and Susan exclaimed, taking it as challenge and diving towards the trash cans like top vultures. Okay. John whispered into Ian's and then Annie's ears. Actually, I said that to other girls, and they always do the same thing. Ian and Danny laughed quietly at John's remark. Ian. Ian, we better go and help them, Danny advised. After you get past the doors, you have to go to a quiz room, test your Pokemon knowledge. Oh, thank you. Danny praised, but John was already gone. Danny tore through the cans. We shot everything from old metal pipes to a Game & Watch. The others helped, but the girls were in front of them. I found one! I got one too now! Now pull yours now, Susan! Danny ordered. Two switches flick over, and the doors make a clicking sound as they swung wide open. The room on the other side was totally orange and had one thing that filled the empty space. It's the back room. A huge computer was put against the wall. It had a large yellow screen and actually talked to them. Welcome to the quiz room. To reach the next level, you have to get a minimum of 10 questions correct. The questions will appear on the screen with 4 answers. Select when you think it is right by putting your finger on it. And to begin, please touch your screen. I thought that they are going to have a written exam, you know. Can you imagine? Then they punch the screen and begin a test. Begin Pokemon knowledge test, and next time, please do not hit my screen so hard. Man, this thing breaks 4th wall and it's smart. Question 1. Psychic attacks have no effect on which Pokemon? A. Steel, B. Psychic, C. Dragon, or D. Dark? That's easy, it's D. Dark. Danny answered the computer, pushing D on the screen. Is that your final answer? It asked. What is this? Who wants to be the Pokemon Master? Hey, and I'm asking a question here. The question's here. The computer complained. Question 2. What Pokemon techniques reduces the Pokemon's PP? A. Disable, B. Rub, C. Spite, or D. Feed? Then they continue answering the questions left and right. Left and right? Is it left and right or left and right?
Left and right, and getting them maybe left to right?
Left and right, and getting all of them correct, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, there we go.
They were all things he learned in the past. From what types Poliwhirl was made out of, and to what ring dance did to fire attacks. Now he was halfway through and had only 6 questions left. Sunken evolves into Sunflower by what way? A. Evolution Stone, B. Experience, C. Special item, or D. Happiness?
Okay, I guess it's over to me now. Okay, Sunflora was happy on the ranch and it evolved by sunlight, but normally they evolve by an evolution stone called the Sunstone. Listen, kid, don't give me a long answer. Just press my screen. I love that the computer has a attitude.
Is it really spoken by the AI, or is it spoken by the guy who they actually?
It's spoken by the AI. You were no
just shut up.
You were no fun, Danny moaned, tapping A. Doesn't need to be a quote there. The next question will be the most difficult, so be prepared. I think this is supposed to be a quote. What move can hit Pokemon even when they are in the air? Is it A, Dragon's Rage, B, Twister, C, Lock-On, or D, Swift? If the Pokemon flies high enough, it can escape Swift, Dragon Rage, and even Lock-On. But Twister can reach a height so high no flyers can escape it. The answer is B, Twister. Correct, now moving on. Dragonite's biggest weakness is A, Rock, B, Dragon, C, Ice, or D, Electric. Dragonite is dragon, and dragons are weak against dragon attacks, so the answer is B. Wrong. Too bad. One more wrong answer and you are out. Come on, Danny! How do you not know the weakness to, like, a Pokemon you have? Wait, no, he doesn't have a Dragonite yet. He's got, like, a Rotini.
I feel like they almost got everything correct though, but the computer decided to be a douche about it.
So, be careful, Danny. Don't be hasty with answering. Wait, don't be hasty with answering? Anyway. Okay, here's the 9th question. What move can you use to disturb a move combo? A, Bide, B, Bide, wait. A, Dig, B, Bide, C, Quick Attack, or D, Psych Up? That's easy. A. If your Pokemon digs, it can escape part of the combo, possibly ruining it. 2 questions remain, and that's more than enough to make you fail. Now here comes number 11. Okay, jeez, the computer's got a damn attitude. Which attack type would be ideal for fighting both normal and dark types? A, Bug, B, Fighting, C, Rock, or D, Steel? Both of those types are weak against Fighting B. Okay, only 1 question remains, but you'll mess it up for sure on this hard, excruciatingly difficult puzzling question!
Pardon me, I have a question regarding the computer, but I thought that the computer, he actually answered everything almost like over 10 now. Why is he going to kick it out? Is the computer just being sassy or something?
The computer is sassy. What was the name of Nintendo's first home video game system? Is it A, Super Nintendo, B, Genesis, C, NES, or D, Virtual Boy? What does that have to do with Pokemon? Diddy shouted. And I like to point out that I have been occasionally removing like pop culture references in this story, but I always choose to keep Nintendo related ones because the systems actually exist in the Pokemon universe. They're usually in your house. What does this have to do with Pokemon? Nothing, really. I just like playing video games, the computer answered. I don't know. Can we lower it to 2 choices? No. Now answer. Well, if it was the first one, and Genesis means beginning, so I'll go with B. Oh, too bad. Take your Pokeballs and go home, the unfair computer taunted. And we have a picture here. Let's see, where is that picture? Ah, here it is. Okay, Carrie, here's the picture. Did you see it?
I see it.
Okay.
Computer is being really sassy.
Computer, that question wasn't put in there and you know it, John exclaimed. Oh yeah, so what? You freaking sassy son of a bitch. I think it's time I shut you down for a little while. John pulled the power cord out in the back of the monitor. Don't you dare! Sorry about that. It's never done anything like that before. Anyway, you answered almost all the questions, the important questions, so you get to go to the next level. All right, Danny rejoiced. Take these ice skates, John said, giving them all white pairs of sharp-bladed skates. Okay. Well,
Why do you have to say it so specific?
Why did I have to say like sharp-bladed? They're ice skates. Of course they're sharp-bladed. It seems like an unnecessary detail. I'm just gonna say pair of skates. There. I've achieved the same thing. Whatever for? Polly inquired. You'll see soon enough. Right in front of their eyes, John faded into nothingness. What the? Where did he go? Susan asked, freaking out. I don't know. I'm not even going to ask, Ian replied. John was right. They would find out what the skates were for soon. That seems like an unnecessary sentence, but whatever. As they climbed the winding stairs to the second level, it started getting colder. In fact, it was so cold the trainers began seeing their breaths. Ugh. This reminds me of Cliff's gym. Wait! Oh my gosh, I just realized something. I just realized that I made up a book. You know how I made up a gym leader? I was like, okay, Pierce is getting old, and this story takes place in the future, so he'd probably retire and give it to like his someone else. So I came up with the character Cliff as a gym leader. But guess what? In Gen 6, Pokemon X and Y, there actually is a gym leader named Cliff. But he's not actually an ice gym leader. He's a rock gym leader. So that's kind of funny that I actually guessed that there would be a gym leader named Cliff. Anyway.
Pokemon got the localization and their job names.
Yeah. This reminds me of Cliff's gym, Danny remembered. The low temperature was actually part of the third gym's challenge, a large maze that had its walls and floor made of frozen ice. No wonder I was reminded of Cliff's gym. Polly looked at the skates and started putting them on. Now I see what we have to do. We use these skates to navigate through the maze and find the exit. That seems like would be very annoying to get through. Like, it's like you're skating and there's just walls everywhere. It's got to be the most annoying skating rink ever. Oh, I get it, Susan said, putting on her pair of skates. They stood up and prepared themselves to enter the maze, but right from the start, they toppled onto one another. Oh gosh, that's dangerous with blades. Get off me, Ian cried, pounding the floor. Polly, you get off me, Susan ordered. Danny, get off me! Okay, we get it. They're on a pile. Jeez. Oh, sorry. After they got up, most of them fell over again, and the skates gave them little or no help. Except Polly. She was zipping about like a roadrunner. Do roadrunners exist in the Pokemon universe? I don't think there's even a Pokemon inspired by a Hold on, I'm Googling this. Yes, there are multiple Pokemon associated with roadrunners, including Roadrun. Wait, what's Roadrun? Hold on. I don't even know what that is. The fuck is this thing? Surely this does not exist. I've never seen this thing in my life. There's no way this exists. This has got to be a fan creation or something. Yes, this is like a fan creation. Google! Oh my gosh. Google's AI sucks. It's like, oh yeah, there's definitely a Pokemon inspired by a Roadrunner. Like Roadrun and Starly? The Instagram user refers to Starly as a Roadrunner. Well, the Instagram user is a fucking moron. Man, Google AI sucks.
This is why I never use AI.
Oh, gosh. Anyway. Polly, you got blah, 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 blah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Roadrunner. Got it. Oh, hold on. I got a message from Skype or something. Okay. Okay, Carrie, it's your turn.
Oh dear. Pull up. I'm multitasking at the same time while this is going on. Whoops. Okay. Look at her go. Susan pointed. Oh, Polly, you are good. Typo. Mom taught me, Danny. She used to skate all the time, remember? Not really, but it would be good if you could teach us. Oh, Grandma, have you skated before?
I can't remember. I know I've been to a skating rink before, but I have no memory of skating.
That's kind of sad.
Okay.
Oh,
Polly insists on wait, okay, Grandma, then Polly acted like training wheels and taught them how to keep their balance, brake, and move faster.
Polly tried her best. Most of the time, her students would bump off walls, and Danny was doing it more than Ian or Susan. Is it? What are you trying to write? And Danny was doing it better, more Susan and Ian.
Whereas this is doing it more Ian or so. What the heck is this sentence? I am very confused right now. Polly tried her best. Most of the time, her students would bump off walls, and Danny was doing it more than Ian or Susan. Go ahead.
Yeah, what are you trying to write?
Go ahead.
Wait. I'm on my way. It's as good as. Hey sis, I can skate. That's good, Danny, but try to stay away from the walls. Don't worry. Hey, it is it. Danny moved for the exit and he found himself behind the long metal ramp that was put high above a lava pit. On the opposite end was a single platform that had the exit door on it. Oh no, we are sticking something from Claire's Jim! He was trembling in fear and tried to tiptoe backwards, but a high power fan came out from the wall, being and blew him over the ramp. Oh! He closed his eyes and kept screaming even after he had landed safely on the other side. Slowly he took a look and saw that he had made it. That was close, but it was sure fine. In a matter of seconds, Polly and Susan were there beside him. That fan showed his persistent, Polly remarked. Ian was blown up the ramp as well, but he was older than the rest. The others were, and he didn't make it all the way. His skates were just on the edge, and he fell back. No! Then he jumped for his friend's hand, but it was out of his reach. Oh, crap! What? As the three looked over, they saw Ian sitting in thin air over the lava. Wait, how are you doing it like that? Susan stuttered. Hoover, no, there's definitely something underneath me. I'm tapping it with my finger. They all put their hands on where he was and could feel something was solid there. Oh, it was some kind of thick plastic floor. Danny did not see and pulled himself up where they were. Why are we standing around here? We don't have to go to the next level, you know, Polly stated, opening the door to the staircase. Now look, who's being impatient? Danny chuckled. Getting away from the heat and cold was a relief to everyone, but the following level was even more fast-paced. The room was dark and they entered without looking for a light switch. Once they were all in, the door shut, locked, and the lights came on by themselves. It appeared they were in a factory-like room where conveyor belts are everywhere, even under them. This doesn't look good. I suck at platforming, and that will be my nightmare.
Yeah, the conveyor belts are your nightmare. I can attest to that, Carrie.
Everyone come on and they sat down on the belt and moved from the place to place. Hey, this isn't so bad. It's actually kind of fun. Unfortunately for them, things are going to get more complicated. The conveyor belt took them to the pad which teleported them to another conveyor belt, and the process started all over again. We have to find the right teleporter to get out of here. Ian concluded. Everyone hold hands. We can't afford to get lost in this place. The four of them grabbed each other and went to the next teleporter, which took them to a large, more complex area with teleporters all around. Just great. Now what do we know? How do we know which one is the right one? Susan asked, puzzled. He wasn't sure either until a voice spoke in his mind. Remember the weaknesses. What weaknesses? Danny, what are you talking about? Holly inquired. Not really. Can you look around? There are several more. Look around there. Several torches. Look around there. Look around. There were several. You see the title? There were several torches and candles lit. Then he looked at the teleporters, which have symbols on them. They were a water droplet, a fist, and a snowflake.
Oh, guys, those are gym badges. The droplet is the cascade badge. The first is the storm badge, and the snowflake is the glacier badge. I understand now. Follow me. Danny pulled them off the belt and onto the teleporter, and with the droplet on it. They were in a room without teleporters. It just had one long belt that they were riding. Great job, Danny. How did you know that was the right teleporter? Polly asked. Well, I looked around and saw fire going all over, and then I saw badge symbols on a teleporter. The cascade badge was from a water gym, and water is fire's weakness, so I figured that was it. This is the most basic puzzle you could have in a Pokemon game. I bet it's clear sailing from here. It's hard to read this. Here! I don't even know how to say that. Susan paused and looked ahead. The conveyor was taking them to a pit with burning rubber tires at the bottom. Simultaneously, they began running back to the start in a panic. Danny did the same, but he looked behind his back and saw that the exit was on the other side. You must make a leap of faith from the... Oh, gosh, not this one. So let's talk about it. Freaking Indiana Jones reference. I want to talk about a movie I saw once. There we go. The voice. No, here I'm talking about a movie I saw once. The voice corrected. There has to be some way to the other side. Maybe the drop is fake like the lava pit was. Of course, maybe it isn't, but I'm going for it anyway. Oh yes, just throw your life away, Danny. Just assume that won't lead to your doom. Danny turned around and ran in the direction of the belt was moving, giving him a boost in speed that was so great he cleared the pit. Boy, that was close. Hey, what was I thinking? I could have used my Pokemon for that. Yeah, what were you thinking, Danny? Good grief. Danny's realization helped his friends across. Susan used her grass Pokemon's vines to make it, while with Polly and herself, and Ian just jumped in knowing it was an invisible floor there. Well, that was easy, Ian remarked. It's like, frick your gym, I don't care anymore. Yes, it was too easy. It's like the gym leader does everything he can to protect us, Polly thought. Freaking... Yeah, that's how gyms should be. They shouldn't be designed to kill you. Although some seriously look like they could kill you. That was the third floor, and now we can go through. Okay, I think that's a quote, so I'm going to add quotes there. Oh, I love this battle music. Crank it up! Oh, yeah. Okay, and where was I? Just enjoying the battle music. Well, that was the third floor. Now we can go through. Danny opened the door and held it for the others at the top of the stairs. At the top of the stairs was a boy, a little older than Danny. He had black hair parted in the middle, wore a muscle shirt and had a pair of blue jeans. At his side, he had a plastic card dispenser clipped to on his belt. The room they were, let's duel! It's time to duel! The room they were in now finally looked like a gym, with a Pokeball symbol on the floor and weights and other training equipment spread around. Oh, Gary, guess what?
What?
We're at the 50 pages of battles now.
Oh no.
There's going to be nothing but Pokemon battles for a while.
How did you manage to write all of these anyway? Because it's probably a hustle. I mean, like younger us probably be like, and we're like, what have we done?
Just like we're going to write a lot of battles. The room they were in now finally looked like a gym with a Pokeball symbol on it. Okay, and equipment around. It's about time you got here. Quote, he complained. Quote, I've been waiting forever. Did you have fun with the challenges? Fun? You call those death traps fun? Susan exclaimed. Of course, I play on them all the time. Hello, my name's Greg, and this is my dad's gym.
Seriously?
Your dad? Who is he? Danny asked. You'll have to get past me and the other trainers to find that out. I wish people here would just tell us who he is, Danny complained. Come on. Come, Danny. I want to battle you now. Hey, how did you know my name? John told me. Now, come on. I want to battle. Oh, all right already. Let's start then. Let's start these 50 pages of battles.
Let us begin.
All the trainers in this gym use 6 Pokemon each, and that's why we have 50 pages of battles. What? But how can my Pokemon last through that many fights? Oh, your Pokemon will be healed after each battle if you win, but don't expect to get past me that easily. See about that. Choose your Pokemon first. Okay, Greg. Greg gets into his deck of cards and chooses Parasect. Yes, and Greg is narrating his own moves. And now I play Pot of Greed.
I play Pot of Greed. Yeah.
It's over, Kaima! I play Pot of Greed.
It's over, Kai, but I've got greed in my hand, and I shall activate it. That high ground joke never got so seriously.
Okay. Okay, Carrie, your turn.
Yep. Okay, whoa. So that's not a parasite look like. Then it observed. Parasite, the evil from a Paris, the larger mushroom on its back grows, the stronger the mushroom spores it scatters. The spores attack is too risky, so I had to use Red Knight. Parasite, spore attack, Red Knight, protect yourself with Safeguard. Keeping spores flow right over Red Knight's force field harmlessly. Great. Now let go. Let's go and let's go for some damage with wind attack. Seriously though, I'm kind of sad that why do they evolve when they lost their ability to fly? It doesn't make sense. Do you think that they are based on Tarmacs? Because it feels like they kind of are. You used to have flying ants, and then when they lost their wings, they become Tarmacs. Ugh.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun to lose the ability to fly.
Yeah, it's a many of them much time to see that Parasite was left with a deep cut. Deep cut? It was greatly damaged and had no strength to fight. The damage counters from a side. Good work, Red Knight. When you attack is good against grass and bug type and Parasite is both. They're just my first Pokemon. Now, use something stronger from a deck. Seriously? No.
This is his whole gimmick. He like narrates the battle like it's a card game.
Okay, fine then. That night converted. Now I will use my secret weapon against you. Hypno, get out of there. Workside, I'm counting on you. Hypno, hypnotize it. Workside, look at Hypno as it swung his pendulum, but look more amused than hypnotized. Instead, it grabbed the swinging pendulum and played with it. What happened? Workside has the attention span of a slowpoke. His mind is too slow to be hypnotized.
Okay, hold on.
Play with this.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Continue reading for a second.
No, you can keep on going. What were you saying?
Anyway, I'll just get up to the picture. Hypno looked at Quagsire as it played with its toy. Light was coming through and shining on it, and Hypno was paying close attention to it, and until it put Hypno put itself to sleep.
What a silly thing that he has done. He's so silly. Wait.
So yeah.
Can you go back, because I believe that missed some of the Quagsire has the attention span of a slowpoke. His mind is too slow to be hypnotized. Hypno look at Quagsire as if play with his toy. Light is coming through, shining on it, and Hypno was paying close attention to it. The light had taken all its attention, and it slowly gave in its will until it was put asleep.
Yeah, it put itself asleep.
I like the face. I was like, "What are you doing?" What? Hypno is unable to battle. Quagsire wins. Ian declared, laughing. That's not totally how I pictured it. Red Moon say reach for his next Pokemon. You are better than I thought. You're typo. You're better than I thought.
Oh yeah.
So I better go on to an even stronger card for and from holographic Espeon. Enough like Deceiver, your Shadow Ball would be useful in this matchup. Espeon, pick a attack.
I guess it's over to me again. Okay, Deceiver, use Shadow Ball! Deceiver's dark orb passed through Espeon as it moved like the wind. Where did it go? And there's supposed to be a quote there. Where did it go? Susan asked, looking around. Danny was equally baffled. Espeon was nowhere to be seen. Then they slowly looked up and saw it was standing on the ceiling. Show off, Danny huffed. Okay, Espeon, Shadow Ball! Deceiver, Shadow Ball! Both Pokemon sent out dark orbs, but Espeon's was stronger and it broke through Deceiver's. The ghost Pokemon moved to the side as the attack brushed against her hair. Yes! My Espeon's Shadow Ball is stronger than Mr. Vess! Oop. Greg pointed out, Deceiver needs a little boost in power. Danny thought, looking for a solution. Deceiver, take this! He called, tossing a tag onto Deceiver's neck. It's a spell tag! Hold on. The lack of quotes is bothering me. The spell tag. I got it a while back. It'll increase the power of your Shadow Ball. Now use Shadow Ball again! Espeon, Shadow Ball! Once again, Shadow Balls flew through the air, but Deceiver's was greater this round, and it overcame the other. Espeon wasn't expecting the outcome, but it was still able to escape the attack by sidestepping to the right. Deceiver, Shadow Ball! Jeez, Danny, enough with all the Shadow Balls. This is the third one. Not that I can blame them. If this was the video game, I'd be doing the same thing. Espeon, reflect.
Can you imagine if he has If he has a umbrella, like, hey, that seems to be my attack. What the hell are you doing?
Deceiver's attack bounced off Espeon, who was behind its shield, and redirected back to Deceiver. It walloped the small Pokemon, spinning her like a top. She looked tired, but her look of anger was stronger, and she cried a glass-breaking screech. Suddenly, a black creature appeared over Espeon's head and started punching it. "What's happening?" Polly asked. Deceiver used Curse to summon a spirit to fight for it. It's a special technique only Ghost can learn. I mean, technically, it's... Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Deceiver giggled, but it was weak and tremendous.
So what were you going to say, though? Don't be shy. What are you going to say?
That it's just how Curse works with Ghost types. If it's used by another Pokemon, it'll increase its attack and defense, but lower its speed. But for Ghost, it just makes his little imp guys show up and start damaging the opponent every turn. Deceiver is it's a special technique that
You
only
know,
Ghosts can learn.
for a moment, I thought that ghosts were I thought that you know, for a moment I thought ghosts were ghosts from Land of the Luxurious. Like what?
Let's see.
I thought that when you said ghost, I thought that it was ghost from Land of the Luxurious. So like, wait, what? Oh, never mind.
Anyway, Deceiver giggled. It was weakened tremendously, floated down to the floor, vanishing without a trace. Unfortunately, the move takes half of its life. Deceiver, good work. Come back and rest. Espeon tried to destroy its attacker, but it was of no avail. The violent spirit was unaffected. Danny was slow to choose his next Pokemon, and he waited. Oh, man. That's what we like to call cheating. Well, aren't you going to select your next Pokemon? Greg asked impatiently. What's the point? Espeon can't last much longer. Deceiver did her job well. The faithful servant the Deceiver had summoned delivered the final blow, and Espeon was finished off. Espeon, shuffle back here. Okay, Danny, now I'll choose a Pokemon that has the greatest defense of all Pokemon! Oh no, Shuckle! Danny exclaimed. No, Cloyster. What's a Shuckle? Cloyster?
I don't get the meme though. What are you trying to do with that?
It's like
Shuckle.
It's like Shuckle is like one of the most defensive Pokemon ever. But like in Generation 1 it didn't exist, so Cloyster was like the most defensive Pokemon.
So that's why he was like, oh god, no!
Exactly. Cloyster doesn't have the highest defense anymore. Shuckle does. Boy, are you behind on your Pokemon studies. You're starting to make me mad. Cloyster, show him who's best here. Why show me? I already know. Anyway, for this freaking... Danny's got quite the ego. Anyway, for this match...
I mean, his parents is... You know who his parents is?
Anyway, for this match, I'll use my Scizor. Danny knew that Red Knight was his only choice. All his other Pokemon were weak against Cloyster, or would do little good. Okay, Red Knight, we'll need some major attack power to break through that shell. Sword Dance! Cloyster, don't let it clamp onto... Wait. Cloyster, don't let it clamp onto it. Oh, okay. Cloyster, don't let it clamp onto it.
Yeah, don't let it climb on it. Cloyster.
I think Moofy's trying to break into my room right now.
We were talking about his darling cat being a bit of a a very adorable nuisance.
Yeah. Cloyster closed its shell around Red Knight and started crushing her. Red Knight, don't let it stop you! Use Sword Dance anyway! Red Knight slowly began turning around, but every turn it got stronger and increased its speed until it looked like a twister. Cloyster's grip failed and it was thrown off. Now's your chance to finish it off! Cloyster, withdraw! That's a quote. Red Knight charged across the floor and slapped its claw into the shell Pokemon. The hard blow sent it toppling over.
I think it was my turn. Sorry.
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. Cloyster, withdraw. Red Knight charged across the floor and slapped its claw into the shell Pokemon. The hard blow sent it toppling over, but Red Knight didn't end it there. She kicked Cloyster into the air and began pummeling it around the room until it shelled open from all the pressure. Cloyster inside was still undamaged, but before he could shut this only protection, Red Knight held it open with her own two claws. Her wings began glowing. That could mean one thing. It's going to use a steel wing attack, Danny stated. The spirit sound, Red Knight let go of Cloyster and came down with his face, came down on his face with her sharp wings. A long scar was left on Cloyster's head as it fell onto its side. "Gods!" Greg exclaimed. "Okay, Danny, that was the last straw. Now you face my best Pokemon." Greg pushed a button on his card dispenser and drew out a Dragonite card. Next, a real Dragonite came out from one of his Pokeballs. Oh boy, another Dragonite. Hey, wait a second, that's this. Then he thought back to one of those questions that had been asked in the knowledge text. One that asked, what's Dragonite's biggest weakness? Oh, I think get it. Those questions were clues to how to beat the trainer's Pokemon. Well, what are you waiting for? Greg stood on his feet. Calm down, I know how to win this one. Go, Quagsire, this would be a cinch. Ice punch. Dragonite slammed it. Quagsire made it slipper into a freezing fist and swung it at Dragonite, but it only took a mere flick of Dragonite's tail, and Quagsire was out of battle. There's one prize for me. Come back, Quagsire. Okay, I still have some more ice shooters. Zedra, put the dragon on ice. Literally, it's time to use Blizzard. Flap your wings really hard. The flapping of Dragonite's wings blew the ice storm back, released from Zedra's nozzle. The dense stone neck of the Zedra is complete and froze all around it. But it's too strong. I better fight fire with fire then. Oh, Dratini, it's up to you. You've got to be kidding me. No way that little baby can beat my fully evolved Dragonite. What? Wanna bet? Dratini, I know you have been holding it in. And also, I know that you want to punch that guy really badly. Dratini looked at Danny perplexed. You must be able to evolve now. Evolve? Dratini struggled and tried, but it was unable to reach its next evolution. Fine day, you are doing Dragonite. Dragonite's skin changed to red and it attacked Dratini wildly. Agility! Dratini Dragonite punched and kicked the younger dragon, but it was too big and too slow to catch it. Although wary after such a long pursuit, Dragonite continued to try to land a hit on Dratini. Hey, we have to help Dratini. It can't keep this up for long. We need to evolve into a Dragonite. How do you know it's all enough? Ian inquired. I can sense it. Dratini and I have a special link between us. But Dratini is like, you're just BSing this, right?
You're just BSing this.
It seems to bring out the strength inside to evolve. I'm going to be focused on evolving it back into it. If you can convince it to evolve, it can evolve. It will. Dratini, don't give up. If you really believe you have experience to evolve, you will. You are strong. Typo.
Yeah.
You're strong, Dratini. Holly declared. We know you can evolve. Ian added. Dratini sees it continue dodging and wrap itself around Dragonite's legs. Dragonite could do nothing but stomp and try to shake it off. Dratini had what it needed. It extended its length and evolved into a beautiful Dragonair. Oh, it's about time. Danny cheered. Dragonair's longer body let it wrap around Dragonair's longer body let it wrap around Dragonite and restrain it completely.
I just want to say that this is how you get corrupt Digivolutions, Danny. It's like, Digivolve Omega! And then freaking Dratini turns into a corrupt Pokemon. It's like, Danny, what have you done?
It's very cursed.
So, don't worry, Dragonite. It's still one stage under you. You can win. Dragonair, it's time to end this fight. Let Dragonite go and Ice Beam him. Dragonair pulled away from Dragonite. Dragonair pulled away from Dragonite and set him off spinning out of control. The ice beam wrapping around him like clay on a potter's wheel. Dragonite was momentarily trapped, and Danny relaxed for a second, but the Dragonite burned its way out with a fire breath and began collecting energy in its mouth for Hyper Beam. So that's the way you want to play it, huh? Well then, Dragonair, show it your Hyper Beam! Dragonair's Ultra Beam came together slowly, but after it was complete, it broke past the weak Hyper Beam and kept going into its center. Dragonite was struck down with the moment of collision. And we have a picture.
Beautiful picture.
Okay. I don't know why I can't see all the text there. That's weird. There. Yikes! What was that? Greg cried. That was the end of that matchup, Danny replied. Dragonair wheezed and coughed as it put its head down to rest. That Ultra Beam must have been really hard to do, Dragonair. You better sit the next match out to recharge. Just because it's 2-on-1 doesn't mean I've lost! Greg huffed, shuffling his cards. Why chance...
Man, he is such a sore loser,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Okay. My Chansey coin says I'll get lucky this round, so here goes everything! Danny braced himself to see the last Pokemon. He expected something big, strong, and powerful. What he got was a tall, blue, fish-shaped creature giving a salute with its thin arms. Its eyes were closed, and it had a small black tail with eyes on it. What in the world is that? Wobbuffet! Susan asked, scratching her head. Wobbuffet, the patient Pokemon. To keep its pitch black tail hidden, it lives quietly in the darkness. It is never first to attack, and is only capable of learning 4 moves.
Seriously?
This is a joke, right? Then he cackled. This Pokemon has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Well, but besides Quagsire. Oh, come on! Don't do that. Don't do a sick burn on your own Pokemon, Danny. That's rude. I choose Red Knight to win. Okay. Oh no. Ah, Boofy! He broke through. He broke into my room.
Your cat is too strong. How is your cat so strong? He can break open any doors.
Okay. Now, where was I? Trying to keep Moofy from getting too in the way. Okay. Let's see. Pokemon has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I choose Red Knight to win. Okay. Take it out in one hit, Metal. In one hit. Metal Claw! Wobbuffet, counter! Wobbuffet became encased in a strange orange light, and as Red Knight touched it, her own claw came back and smashed it into her face. That doesn't sound fun.
This sounds weird.
Wait a second. Oh, I think I have a picture for this, actually. No, not that specific moment, but... let's see here. Yeah, here it is. There it is. Do you see it, Carrie?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Wobbuffet counter. Wobbuffet became encased in a light. Stop pushing the microphone around, Moofy. Oh, hey, Zach, what's up? How you been? How have you been? It's like, hello. I am dealing with a big old kitty who wants to get in my way. Let's see.
A very adorable kitty.
Oh, what happened? Wobbuffet can make a reflective gravitational atmosphere. That's a weird way of saying it, but okay. Which pushes all attacks away from itself. Greg answered. It can send any attack right back at you. What is this, Kirby? Oh yeah. Well,
Puyo.
oh yeah? Well, two can play at this card game, Danny remarked. Hey, I'm the one with the cheesy lines here.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, Greg. Nobody cares. I really have chosen the most basic possible names for these characters. Greg, John. Anyway.
George.
George,
Danny.
Dan. Red Knight, use Metal Claw on it one more time. Red Knight delayed for a moment, but she soon obeyed and swung out her claws. Wobbuffet, counter! Red Knight's claws touched Wobbuffet, and it came speeding back at her. Red Knight, counter! Red Knight made her own shield of light, and her claw bumped back, heading for Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet, counter! I'm sensing a pattern here.
You guys are not doing well. Please.
Red Knight, keep countering! The red claw flew back and forth between the defensive Pokemon, but Wobbuffet continued weakening its counter until the claw broke through and slammed it in between the eyes. Slowly it looked at Greg, saluted him with its arm held high, and then fell onto its back. I lost?
Yes, you did, sucker.
Yes, and I won! Danny exclaimed, walking passing him. I think that's walking past him. Luffy's trying to palm my face.
Your kid is trying to pull your
You
face.
are such a
you.
naughty baby tonight. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be moving on. Wait, hold on. I have to heal your Pokemon first, Greg reminded. Oh, right. Here you go. Danny answered, giving him his Pokeballs. Several rays of light.
Imagine if it was just a psych. Now
It's just like, psych! Now your balls are mine! I have your balls!
And then Danny was like, son of a...
Let me heal your Pokemon up. Okay, here you go. Several rays of light came from Greg's palms and entered the balls.
What is this? Fire emblem? Because you heal like that. It's like, like that.
It's like he used healing magic, apparently. There you go, he said, giving them back to Danny. Everyone's eyes popped wide open and their jaws dropped. Danny didn't say a word and ran away up the stairs. Hey, Danny, don't forget about us, Polly reminded, going after him.
Why is Danny running away such a hustle? Did he got scared by magic?
Oh, I guess it's your turn.
I want to see if it gets further. Greg said to himself while returning Wobbuffet to his ball. The level above Greg was Susan's dream come true. There were flowers with some maps pinned onto the walls. Wow, this place is so nice. Susan complimented. Why, thank you. A girl was sitting down on a stool behind a rose bush at the same age as Danny. She had a long red dress and her hair was blonde with bangs at the front. Hello, Danny, I'm Linda, the trainer of this level. You repeat my brother, Greg no sweat. He's not as good as I am. Is that so? Greg shouted, running up the stairs. Much better than you oldest in the family. You're older by exactly 1 year, and you are very immature compared to me. typo. I think you got you keep on type. What's with us keep typing your into your?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think I make that mistake anymore, or at least not as often as I did back then. Jeez.
There's also another one at the front. You're older exactly by 1 year, and you are very immature compared to me. I'm not. I denied. You're two. I'm not. I'm two. I'm not two. And I thought that Danny and Pauline argued. Susan remarked, "That's quite enough of you two." Said a deep voice. Danny gasped. It was the same voice he heard in the challenge rooms. Where is it coming from? Typo. Where is it coming from?
Where is it coming from? Oh, it's not where is it coming from?
Ian pondered. I didn't see any loudspeakers. Greg, leave your sister alone and come up here, the voice ordered. Yes, sir. It's one of those parents I see. Yikes. Greg sighed, doing as he was told. Great. Now he's gone. You can start our match. He got most excited. Heard a lot about your father, Danny. Hope you are as strong as he is for your sake. Don't worry, I won't disappoint you. Danny replied, smiling at her. I wonder if there's a hint for her as well. Let's get started. My first Pokemon will be Houndoom. Oh, a vacant dot type then. In that case, I will use Fake Wood. Houndoom, sunny day. Rock Flow. The few windows in the gym began pouring in sunshine in all directions. Oh, man, I wish that we have named Barkley as Houndoom instead. Dude. Houndoom was amidst them hiding itself. Fakewood's eyes were useless, and he threw a ton of rocks without aiming anywhere. Was feet away from getting hit, and it roared. Good, Houndoom, now use your solar beam. Beam! Danny shouted. Fakewood, it knows a grass attack, double team it! The yellow blast of solar light, although powerful, missed Fakewood, who sped off its path. I imagine that Fakewood was like throwing their rocks and holy crap, what are you talking about? Oh Jesus! It smashed its green fist into Houndoom's jaw. The fire dog was stunned and started clawing its own face. Oh, yeesh. Great, you confused it. Now finish up with a low kick. The running stunt figure would slip under Houndoom and kick his feet out from beneath. Without its support, the dark dog fell headfirst into the floor. I hope that some people reading this won't be offended by how we called it, the dark dog. Houndoom returned. I'm impressed, Danny. Now try this. Danny had never seen this Pokemon before. It resembled a bulldog that stood on its 2 feet. It was large, purple, and had 2 fangs coming out from the bottom of its mouth. Rambo, the evil form of Snubble, because its fangs were too heavy, it always kept its head tilted down. However, its bite is powerful, like seals, and I guess. Rambo, use your dynamic punch. Block out! Fake Wood! Rambo pulled back his arm and got ready to send his rocky opponent a hard blow. But Fake Wood looked hardly interested and yawned. The moment of truth came as Rambo shot its feet out like a rocket. Fake Wood did its own dynamic punch into Rambo's punch. Fake Wood is like, don't worry, Danny, I got this. I got this, homie. Yep, I think it is you.
Oh yeah. A large cracking sound, and Granbull began shaking its arms and barking. Granbull, stop playing around and use your crunch. Granbull opened his jaws and approached Fakewood to take a bite out of it. The battle was intense, and Danny, but to Fakewood it was a joke. He grabbed Granbull by its right fang and tossed it over to a wall, where it pushed against it with its feet and flew back. Granbull's mouth was wide open and rapidly biting. Fake Wood moved aside as the fairy Pokemon. Whoa! I called it a fairy Pokemon? Before fairy types were confirmed? I mean, I know it's in the Pokedex. I think it's in the Pokedex. It's a fairy Pokemon, but still, that's kind of funny. Pokemon passed it, chopped it on the back of its head. Almost immediately, there was a drop to the ground. Fake Wood, that's Fake Wood too. Linda 0, Danny remarked. Don't get cocky, Danny.
Man, why? I look at Granbull. What? It does look kind of creepy.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, let's go back and add a picture. It yawned. Okay. So kind of like around here, I think. Boop. So yeah, here's the picture. Do you see it?
What? Wait. Oh, whoop. Oh, get. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Fake Wood is like.
Fake Wood is not taking this seriously at all.
It's like, well, don't worry. I got this. I got this.
I got it. No problem. Okay.
And Granbull is like, what on earth is she? What is he? What?
Says, Fake Wood 2, Linda 0, Danny remarked. Don't get too cocky, Danny. I'm just getting warmed up. Danny smirked at Linda as she chose the fire dog Arcanine. Why are you looking at me like that? That pun has been used by so many trainers when they send out fire types that it has lost its impact. Anyway, Fake Wood still has the type advantage and he's ready for more action. Your Pokemon may have the type advantage, but how fast is it? Why do you ask? Arcanine, show him your extreme speed technique! In orange and black streaks, Arcanine zoomed to a different part of the gym. Neither Danny nor Fake Wood could keep track of it. Fake Wood became woozy just trying. Fake Wood, it's too fast for you, so you better sit this one out. Now I need someone fast enough to beat that fire dog. Oh, duh! With an H. Red Knight will do the trick. Linda looked surprised that Danny chose a Caesar and stared in shock for the moment. Danny, why did you choose a steel and bug type? It's weak against fire Pokemon. Your Pokemon may have the advantage, but how fast is it? Danny inquired, taunting Linda with her own statement. Very fast. Very funny. All right, Arcanine, fire spin. Flames that look like rope flew from Arcanine's mouth and curved around Red Knight, encasing her in a fiery tornado. Oh no, Red Knight is trapped inside. Oh, this is Polly. Oh no, Red Knight is trapped inside there, Polly exclaimed. Everyone waited as the fire spin slowly diminished, but once it was gone, Red Knight was not inside. It turned her to ash, Danny cried. No, it didn't. Look. Ian pointed at Arcanine. Red Knight was right behind it, and she moved to perform a metal claw on the dog when it totally disappeared in a pop of light. Hey, that was no extreme speed. Linda, Danny whined. Yes, you're right. It was teleportation. Oh, that's right. Oh, that is such bullshit. It is bullshit. So Arcanine can learn teleportation, which is kind of weird. And you want to know why it's weird? Because in modern day games, guess who can't learn teleportation? Mewtwo!
Oh no.
The most powerful psychic Pokemon of all can't learn teleportation. That doesn't make any sense.
That is disappointing.
It was teleportation. Where did it teleport to? Polly inquired. How should I know? Linda replied. It doesn't seem like a very useful attack if you don't know where it's going to end up.
Reality is often reality is often reality is often very disappointing. I see. But does question does she does I have a feeling that Mewtwo probably knows how to Mewtwo knows how to teleport though. Like literally, you would think that they do, but is it in modern games? But in older ones they can, but they have to nerf them, so they have to.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they got nerfed, really?
Sure. What, you mean teleport?
Yeah. With Mewtwo.
I
Mew.
mean teleport.
Did
It's
it get
just teleport. Just it's basically just used to escape from battle. So
Okay.
it wasn't really a big deal. So suddenly, a small area of the floor around Red Knight began glowing red and melting away. Became unable to hold Red Knight's weight, and she fell through. Now the battle was on a staircase. Red Knight had landed on her feet, but they... now the battle was on a staircase. Red Knight had landed on her feet, but they had poked into the stairs, trapping her there. Arcanine leapt high back onto Linda's level. Finish it with Fire Blast, Arcanine! That is a quote. So please put quotation marks there. Danny just stood there and watched as Arcanine got ready to use the most powerful fire attack on his helpless Caesar. Red Knight, get out of there! Red Knight was still helpless. The stairs were made of metal, and she was struggling to free herself from them. There was no more time. Arcanine sent a fire blast straight down. No other choice now. Red Knight, Hyper Beam! The left claw on Red Knight shot out a great Hyper Beam, stalling the lethal fire attack. With her right claw, Red Knight used Fury Cutter to slice the metal apart. Now that she was no longer trapped, she let the fire blast come down and jetted out of its range. Arcanine panted and trotted over to see its defeated opponent, but the Red Knight saw the opportunity and jumped up to it, slamming its two claws together with Red Knight's head in between. The force of it was unbearable, and Arcanine actually began seeing 3 Caesars instead of 1. Classic cartoony nonsense.
That does sound real classic cartoon.
Good thinking, Red Knight. Use Double Team before your enemy can attack you. Ooh, that was my best Pokemon. It wasn't fair. Well, Linda, your Pokemon left the battlefield, Ian pointed out. And you would have lost even if it had hit Red Knight. It would have been disqualified. Danny, I will say this much. You're very lucky. Lucky isn't the word I'd say. Lucky isn't the word. I'd say strategy. Strategic? Huh. Red Knight was the one who delivered the final blow, Susan remarked. That's true, but she would have been fried, Caesar, if I hadn't told her to use Hyper Beam. Danny answered.
Wait, what? I forgot how Arcanine looked like. Hold on, let me go look it up. How do you spell the name?
Arcanine. Let's see. Do I have a picture of I have a picture of Arcanine. Hold on. Let me just. Yeah. Hold on. I'll just send this to you.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's the picture I drew.
Wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a big floof. He's a big floof. He's a very big floof.
He has a lot of floof. Okay.
Which one do you think that is better though? Because floof is what's that thing called? One floof is bad. Is it? Which one is which would you call floof though? Cats or dogs?
I don't know. They can both get pretty. They can both get really floofy.
Floof.
Well,
Okay.
Mr. Strategic, let's see if you can handle my last remaining Pokemon. It will be my pleasure, Danny remarked, recalling Red Knight. Now face my special rare Pokemon, Girafarig! Girafarig, the same Pokemon that Polly has? Seeing Giraffrig shouldn't have been so special, but there was something different about Linda's that caught everyone's attention. Its colors are different than mine, Polly pointed out. And no, it's not because it's a shiny. Well, I guess it might as well be a shiny, but... Yes, you're right. Instead of the black being black and the front being yellow, it's just the opposite. This is what they call a reverse Giraffrig. They're very rare. So rare that they're not even in the video games. I made it up.
You probably can do it, I think.
And hard to catch. Oh, and they're stronger than regular Giraffrig. Okay, that's definitely not a shiny then, because there's no difference strength-wise with shinies. Interesting. The quiz gave advice for Linda's team as well. It asked me what attack type would be most useful against dark and normal. The answer was fighting attacks, but Giraffrig's normal and psychic type makes it immune to that weakness, Danny mumbled to himself. So I think I'll go with Red Knight again. Why not? It's worked so far. Giraffrig, agility!
Okay.
Giraffrig.
Okay, let me do it. Giraffrig gallop around, increasing its speed with every step. Come on, Red Knight, you are faster than that. You have the monstrosity. Typo with your...
Yep, of course.
Danny declared, "Hey!" Polly responded, having her own Giraffrig. Alright, Red Knight. Furry cut it. That sounds painful for furry people if they hear.
Wait,
did
I actually spell it as furry instead of fury?
Yeah.
I did. Oh no, don't do that.
Furry people watching this stream. How dare you! Red Knight slashes claws, about to cut Giraffrig's left cheek. Your Red Knight is pretty good at keeping up with my Giraffrig, even at its top speed. Thanks, Linda. But can it stay focused when there are 3 of them? Giraffrig! Double team! 2 fake Giraffrigs came out of the real one and shot up in different directions. It's no use, Danny! Susan informed, there are too many of them to attack, and only one of them is real. By the time you eliminate the fake ones, you will make some more. Ian added. You are absolutely right, Ian. Typo again.
Ugh, why is every "you're" wrong? Every single "you're" is wrong.
Did you type it on your BlackBerry? Because it can happen. It's like you're autocorrect. I am, which means Red Knight has to hit the right one on the first try. But how? That Polly pondered. Do you think that you have the strength to use Hyper Beam from both of your claws? Red Knight decided to answer Danny's question by showing him. She began gathering energy inside of her claws, and they were stretched out on both sides. Giraffrig, show Danny Caesar she's not the only one who can use Hyper Beam. The trio of Giraffrig started compiling lighting to counter the Red Knight's Hyper Beam. Red Knight's Hyper Beam? I think I forgot Red Knight's Hyper Beam with their own. Can it work though after you use double team? Because it's just 2 of them are just illusions.
Yeah, they're just illusions. It's technically still just one beam.
I believe that Linda was doing it as a psychological warfare, right? Isn't she?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's totally 3 Hyper Beams, I assure you.
Polly probably is like, she's all the Pokemon released their attacks and beams flew everywhere, but as Red Knight's 2 beams collide with the 2 Giraffrig, they went without being stopped. Red Knight just revealed the fake Giraffrig as she fought the claws. As she brought her 2 claws together, the combined beams were not only blocked real Giraffrig's real attack, but also caught it in a crossfire. Oh, my reverse Giraffrig! Linda cried. Red Knight let herself drop. She was like, "I got you now." She needed to rest. She needed to rest from her strange hybrid beam display. Just before her eyes could completely shut, they stretched wide open and she rolled onto her back. A swift side beam shot out from a stun, but not beaten Giraffe horns, and Red Knight had moved just the right distance to evade it. Linda could see it in her Pokemon's eyes that it was getting irritated and now it's going to do one last attempt to defeat the foe. Giraffe charged angry at Red Knight and the very Caesar got onto her stomach, waiting for the right moment. I mean, Danny, you need to train with Red Knight because she technically doesn't need your help.
Yeah, so it's like seriously, what is going on with this part of the fight? Red Knight's like doing all the work. Danny, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And also Fake Woods as well. Fake Woods is like, I got this, Danny. I know my limits more than you can. Then, with Giraffe breathing on her wings, she pushed her claws against the floor and forced her legs into Giraffe's underbelly. The confused and suffering Giraffe stumbled onto its side. "Way to kick it in, Red Knight!" Danny cheered. "There's no way Giraffe can go on the fight now." You are right, Danny. Typo again.
Always
right,
typo
Danny.
with a right.
He can still help his teammates win. Giraffe, a Tom Pass. Giraffe released a long glittering object from itself and returned to its Pokeball. "Okay, Wigglypuff, it's easy to get the energy Giraffe left behind." Wigglypuff looked like Jigglypuff, but it was larger and had long, rabbit ears. Wigglypuff, the evil form of Jigglypuff, it has very fine fur. Take care not to make it angry, or it will inflict stably and hit it with a body slam. Isn't it just similar like what we got for Jigglypuff in Smash? It just go grrrr.
Kind of.
Ian said, scratching his head. No, Danny, Giraffe left his enhanced statuses for Wigglypuff to use. Red Knight to grab it fast. Before Danny could respond, the new information Wigglypuff had swiped the energy and it was running across the room just as Giraffe had done.
Just great. Here we go again. If only Red Knight could speed up, but she's too weak from the battle with Giraffe. Wait, I know what to do. Red Knight, use Protect to take a rest. Stars floated in front of Red Knight and made a shield to protect her against attacks. Wigglytuff, Fire Blast! As Red Knight relaxed and regained strength, fire ran...
She was like, she was like, I got this.
As Red Knight relaxed and regained strength, fire rammed against the barrier. Red Knight, that Protect is wearing off. Are you ready to go back in? Knowing that danger was returning, Red Knight got up and took down her shield. I'm glad to see you're ready.
There was quite a power nap.
Now run up your speed and attack. Now power up your speed and attack. Red Knight began its double team and did a sword dance at the same time. Damn, that's intense. The three spinning Pokemon made Wigglytuff dizzy, and it was kept from making a move. Good job, Red Knight. Now that you're powered up, send that Marshmallow out of the match with Metal Claw. Red Knight stretched. Oh gosh! Red Knight stretched Wigglytuff's elastic body and launched her like a rubber band.
This sounds very, very...
Oh my
intense.
gosh. I wish there was more funny things like that in these battles. That's hilarious. Wigglytuff, you tried your best, but now take a break in your Pokeball. I've got this battle won, Danny snickered to himself. Alright, Danny, it's 6-2 now, but your scissor doesn't look like she can take much more. Don't judge by looks, Linda. We'll see. Oh, please. Red Knight's just like, give me a break. You have other Pokemon. Give me a break. Got one last card to play.
Red Knight is like, please help. She can probably just like, nah, I'm sitting out of this one, and it just goes back to her ball.
Got one last card to play, and here it comes. Linda brought her seriously wounded giraffe rig back onto the playing field. Oh, come on, Linda. It will be down in one hit. Then I won't let it get hit. Giraffe rig, protect! Linda copied the act Danny's Caesar had just performed. Her giraffe rig rose its speed and evasion while hiding behind a barrier. Good, giraffe rig. Now use baton pass and return! Oh, that's not happening, baby. Red Knight, pursuit! After leaving its status changes behind, Giraffe Rig moved to return to its ball, but it was cut off and knocked away by Red Knight. It's 6-on-1 now. Danny, now you're going to get it. Go, my last Pokemon! Like, Linda's just pissed now. Linda had one hope left. Her large white cat Pokemon. Persian, the classy cat Pokemon.
Wait, how would... I have a question. How she has 2 giraffe rigs? Seriously?
No. Her giraffe rig was wounded, and she brought it back, and then she sent it out again later.
Okay.
It's muscles. It's lith muscles. That can't be right? It's lith muscles. I have no idea what's going on with this sentence. Its lith muscles allow it to walk without making a sound. It attacks in an instant. I don't know what that word is. Is that actually a real word? Oh, especially of a person's body, thin, supple, graceful. It's actually a real word. I didn't know that. I didn't know about the lith word. Anyway. Red Knight, be on your guard. This Pokemon is no slowpoke. Persian, Fury Swipes, just as the Pokedex stated. Persian moved so fast its claws swept across Red Knight like they were the weight of feathers. Red Knight didn't have even a second to act. The relentless clawing was too great for even her strong armor, and she slowly fell back. I can't believe it. I might actually beat him as long as he doesn't figure out how to use my strategy. This is bad. If I lose Red Knight and her speed now, Persian might be able to defeat all of my Pokemon. Wait a sec. Her speed. Is that what matters? So maybe... Red Knight, please, if you know Baton Pass, initiate it now! Persian moved in for the final blow, but its claws sliced through Red Knight like it was a ghost type. The only thing keeping Red Knight up was the status changes she had made, and as she let them go, her strength left, and she fell into unconsciousness. You fought to the last, Red Knight. You were great, but now your strength has to be given to one who needs it more. For this final matchup, I'll use Fake Wood. Too bad Fake Wood is too slow to get the energy before Persian, Linda taunted. Persian made a desperate dash for the baton. Red Knight left behind. So this is a whole thing. This is a whole thing that I stopped doing like after this fight, where it's like you like get like a stat buff and then you turn it into a baton and then you're throwing the baton and then like I had it in the story that the enemy could steal the baton, which is like kind of silly. So I stopped doing that after this.
You don't have baton in Pokemon, right?
Like there's baton pass in Pokemon the games.
You know, when you said baton, the first thing I think about was what we got in Persona 5. We got baton pass. It's like, oh, you defeat a foe, and now you can baton pass to your friend, and your friend will get buff, and then you do it again like that. Yeah, we got those. We got those since 2016.
Yeah, fake strength.
And also, dude, you can look at the picture, the link that I sent you. Also, I'm going to reverse brainwash you because Per Ugly is cute. I'm going to mesmerize you with the choppiness. With the choppiness. Eat this, sucker.
Brugly
What is this?
looks better than usual. Okay.
You were like, what is this?
Energy.
For those who do not know, my friend here, he actually dislikes her ugly with a passion.
Yeah.
He can rant about it.
Too bad fake wood is too slow to get the energy before Persian, Linda taunted. Persian made a desperate dash for the baton. Red Knight left behind. Fake's strength. Inches away from the goal. Persian was halted by a chunk of rock landing on its head. The moment of disablement for Persian was all Fake wood needed to get the energy. No problem. Persian still has lots of speed. All right, Persian. Bubble beam. Fake wood. Make a fire fist. A line of bubbles shot towards Fake wood, but they popped as they reached the flames on its fist. If you want to call those a fist, they're more like green balls, if anything. I guess we need something more together. Persian, water gun, Fake wood. Fake wood shook at the sound of the word water. Have faith, Fake wood. Have faith and wait. Have faith. Okay. Persian opened its mouth wide, and a strong water line rushed out. Okay, Fake wood, thunder punch the water. Okay, here's like something that I don't think we've ever seen. It's like, okay, I will shoot you with a stream of water. I will electrocute the stream of water. It goes back to you and shocks you. I don't think we've ever seen that in the Pokemon anime. Fake wood held out its hand and used and the electricity sizzled on it. The water touched and sizzled on it. The water touched, sending the surge right into Persian. Its fur stood straight up and began smoking. It let out a vile cry as it sought to avenge itself. Oh, gee, it looks like the poor putty cat got zapped too much. Fake wood, why don't you cool it down with an ice punch? Danny suggested, imitating a famous cartoon bird. I like that I said famous cartoon bird and not Tweety Bird. The frosty touch of fake.
Wait, I think that it was my turn.
Oh yeah.
Where were we? Do you want to go back to the frosty touch of Fake wood throws Persian into an ice cube and make the fur finally stop smoking. Finish him! Danny commanded with fiendish laughter.
Tear his heart out.
Are you a fan of Persians though? Because they do like meow. They do look like larger cats though.
I like Berserker because it looks like a Viking.
Finish him. What is this? A fighting game? Ian joked. Fake would raise his arms to a double dynamic punch to end the battle. I surrender! Linda exclaimed. You win, and you have put my pets through enough. Linda cared for her own Pokemon and then rejuvenated all of Danny's with the same mysterious power Greg had used before. You think you can rejuvenate me? Danny asked, Linda looking exhausted. Sorry, but I haven't learned how to use my powers of humans yet on your Pokemon. You are halfway there, don't give up now, Danny. Only 2 more trainers lie in your path. A typo, lie. I have some energy bars from home. Do you want one, Danny? Holly inquired politely. Do they have sugar in them? No. No thanks. 6 Pokemon battles were long and tiring for any trainer, and Danny was no different. He almost fell asleep while walking to his third opponent. In the next battle room, he didn't really pay attention until he heard his feet make odd noises. As he lowered his head, he found that floor was made out of metal, and it was so clean that he lowered his head on the floor. Wait. It was so clean that he could see his reflection. He stared at himself for a moment, then he saw another face appear next to him. Here is the face of someone who almost likely intelligent. A man who wore abnormally large glasses and had brown and bushy hairstyle. Hey, you're not going to believe this, but I'm seeing a big nerd in the floor. Exclaimed the face I think you got a typo, right? Exclaim the face in a deep adult tone.
Exclaimed the face.
In a deep adult tone.
Okay.
Then he then realized the man was right there in front of him. His clothes matched his hat, and he wore a white leather jacket and jacket, black pants. And I got a full view of the bathroom. It had the same symbol on the floor that Greg had. Greg's had, but it was on metal instead of tile. The rest of the area was very technological, with a computer on the desk, and a corner of complex scientific gadgets in every spot. Linda, you better go now, dear. Hey, Tom. When do you want to start for this chapter? Because you did say that it was like quite a lot of battles.
it's a lot of battles. I'll read one more page after this.
Okay. Alright, Uncle Tom. Goodbye, everyone, and tell you hope to see you at the top. Don't worry, you will. She is going back to her house, though. I feel like this is just her house, her family's house.
Yeah.
All right, young man. As Linda just said, my name is Tom. Seriously?
It's like
Seriously?
It's just a list of the most. Agent 3 is like, what the heck? Yeah, Agent 3 is like, what the heck did I just walk into? You just walked into me reading into us reading my really old Pokemon fanfic. That's what you just walked into.
And also some of the names we see at here are very, very, very,
They
very
are the most common
cliche.
names
And
ever.
names. You will hear them. You'll probably hear them a lot in Britain and also in America, like Linda, Tom, Danny, Susan, what's that going to be? George and Jack. Seriously, those are kind of boring names.
Yeah.
Oh, I have always wanted to say this line. Bring it on! Oh, no, wait, no, I got it right this time. Bring it on! Very well. My first simple combo will be from a Polygon 2. The only visible difference between Polygon and Polygon 2 is that Polygon has a blocky and rugged body, while Polygon 2 has a smooth and rounded body. Polygon, the evil form of Polygon 2, the evil form of Polygon. I cannot read.
Hey, congrats on getting Gold X rank badge, Agent 3. That's pretty impressive.
This sounds amazing.
That's pretty dang impressive. I haven't played Splatoon in since the Grand Festival, honestly. I don't think I've played it since the Grand Festival ended. Do you
guys have any more Splatfest, or that was the last one?
I think there might be some more Splatfest, but that was the last one I played, was the Grand Festival.
I see.
Let's see. Prepare for Porygon, blah, blah, blah. It's getting all fast and... Wait. Oh, Okay, so we're it's my turn, right? Yeah. Okay. Never could have figured this out on my own, Danny interrupted. Further research enhanced its abilities. Sometimes it may exhibit motions that were not programmed. Okay, it's a normal type, so I'll use Fake Wood and with its fighting attacks. Porygon 2, Conversion 2. Porygon 2's body became transparent and dim like a dirty window. It changed its type to a ghost type to keep me It changed its type to Ghost to keep me using its weakness against it, Danny explained. Fake Wood, it's a Ghost type, so use Feint Attack on it. Fakewood split into 3 and vanished to take the guy can't talk right now. To take Porygon 2 by surprise with a strong tackle. I bet you didn't know Sudowoodo could learn dark attacks, did you? Danny remarked. I confess I did not, but now I'll be prepared. Porygon 2 changed to a fighting type. Boxing gloves grew out of nothing and went in front of Porygon 2. Okay, I like the boxing gloves thing. This is getting old fast. I agree. Therefore, it is time to end it. Porygon 2, lock on. A homing snipe. A homing. I'll just say crosshair. I'll just say crosshair. A homing crosshair focused on Fakewood and locked onto him. Uh-oh. Fakewood, dig underground. Fire Zap Cannon now, Porygon 2. A large concentrated sphere of electric energy followed Fakewood into its hole, and cracks began breaking the floor apart. Soon after, Fakewood broke to the surface and ran with a Zap Cannon following close behind him. That's right, keep running, but soon Zap Cannon will catch up, Tom informed, laughing. It always does. That's a quote. Whoops. Nope, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's see. It always does. Let me put this quote here. There we go. Danny, do something, Susan exclaimed. I'm trying to think, Susan. Okay, now that attack won't stop until it collides with something. Danny was baffled. The odds were stacking against his chances at the speed of light, but surely there was a way out, and he had to find it fast. Fakewood was running out of will to keep going, and the electricity was gaining on him. If only there was metal around that we could use to absorb the attack. Hey, if Porygon 2 turned into any type that is strong against Fakewood's attacks, then yes, it may not happen, but it's worth a shot. Fakewood, hit Porygon 2 with your best Ice Punch. Porygon 2, Conversion 2. The boxing glove disappeared and Porygon 2's body changed to solid steel. Fakewood dove his attack into Porygon's nose without causing any damage as the Zap Cannon continued after him. Fakewood, jump over Porygon 2 now! Only wanting to reach its target, Porygon 2's own Zap Cannon went through it, but as it tried to move on, it was absorbed by its steel body. Now, while you have the chance, Fakewood, Dynamic Punch! The surging electricity paralyzed the Polygon Pokemon. That's hard to read. Paralyzed the Polygon Pokemon. And it couldn't move away from its attacker. A powerful blow from Fakewood's hard fist shattered the temporary steel Pokemon. Temporarily steel Pokemon's chances of prevailing.
You cannot speak.
Ugh. I really can't. Clever. I see you think before you act. But as I said before, that was my simplest combo. Magneton was the Pokemon out for Tom. Magneton was the Pokemon out for Tom now. I'll stick with Fakewood. You better watch out this time, Danny, because although Magneton is made of steel, it is an electric type, and Zap Cannon won't damage it the way it did Porygon 2. This is madness, Danny thought. Madness. This is Pokemon!
Did he just kick the guy down the drain?
He just kicks him off the tower. This guy keeps using.
You better watch this one. Oh, this is madness. This guy keeps
using combo moves. But wait, the quiz gave me hints on both Greg and Linda. Maybe there's one for him as well. Of course, duh. Stop writing duh like that. It annoys me. Fakewood has to dig before the combo starts. Magneton, lock! Fakewood, dig! Without Fakewood in sight, Magneton had nothing to lock onto, and it gave up. Come up now, Fakewood! Fakewood punched its way out to the top and poked Magneton in all 3 of its eyes. Ow! Ow! Jeez.
That sounds painful.
That sounds painful. Finishing with earthquake. Fake wood pushed Magneton onto the floor, making the whole building shake beneath it. The Magneton on its sides went wild.
What did you say? That sounds painful. I missed it.
It's
again.
like it punched its eyes. It punched its
Yikes.
eyes, Carrie.
Oh, that looks painful. That does sound painful.
the
As for the two of us who have impaired vision, kind of impaired.
the magnets on its side went wild and flew off it. Okay, I'm just finishing the battle real quick. Magnetless, or that, yeah, this part of it anyway. Magnetless will not do. Magneton, come back. I'm rocking this gym, literally. Okay, let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there for today. Okay, we got through
Thanks
like
for watching, guys.
we got through like half the battles. We got through like half the battles today.
It was awesome.
50
Even though it was a
pages. 50 pages of battles. We got through like half of it. So, yeah, we'll be back next time and we'll try to finish up this gym. Ugh, it's a long gym. Jeez, I can't believe we didn't get the more pictures. Hold on. Let me take a look at my pictures again. No, we haven't gotten to the next group of pictures yet. Okay. Okay. Well, that's it for this live stream.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you next time, everybody.